gosh, congratulations. We are pleased to offer you admission to the University of San Francisco School of Law for the fall 2021 full-time division. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. So I'm starting to prepare for midterms, and I think I just decided to vlog how that is going because I thought it was pretty freaking funny what I'm doing right now. Watch. Alright, so I have no real idea what I'm doing here, but I think I want to put a bunch of paper up on the wall so that I can like draw my outlines out here, like map out what I'm learning. Who knew putting budget paper on the wall would be quite difficult? Oh, yeah, I also still have some leftover. I think I might put some on this wall. The idea is to like put up my contract, like put up my outlines or like mapping out rules and stuff. I haven't quite decided what it is I really want to do because I know that a lot of my classes have a lot of rules that have a lot of factors. So I think, and like there's also a bunch of cases, and like two of my classes actually like referencing, like I think would prefer that you reference a case. So I want to put like cases with like information of them up there and just things that I can like, you know, look at and like know and like memorize. That's the goal, memorization. So I'm sure even building it will be extremely helpful. So that's the vibe. I think I'm like 2 weeks out before my first midterm. No, a week and a half before my first midterm. So to be honest, I think I'm starting out a little bit late on like prepping for midterms. But yeah, there's just so much to do. Let's see how it goes. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do on one of my little papers, I finished synthesizing my outline or like updating my outline for torts. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this smaller one. I'll split it up into 3 or 2 maybe, since I only have 2 midterms. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2. And just use it to make the attack plans for like when I have a certain topic. So like duty to control somebody, like what would be my attack plan if that's the issue that I spot in an exam? And then I would probably be using the Tarasoff factors. And so that's kind of something that I'm going to be doing on here. So fun times. Alrighty, so finally finished making a concise little outline thing, and then put my attack plans on a what's called like pseudo way, so I can just transfer it. So let's get started. So I think this is immensely helpful because it's already been like 2 or 3 things that I've noticed. I'm like, didn't like this factor have 2 things, or I mean like 7 things, I only have 6. Or as I'm writing it down, like, I'm mostly doing here, like I said, attack plan. So it's like when I get to a question, like, do one of these pop up? And if they do, then like this is what I do in the analysis. And so what I'm realizing is that like I have certain things up here, but I'm like, what's the rule for that? Like, what would I put in the rule section of my IRAC? Because like I think that's the analysis part. So it's kind of making me realize what it is I need to go back and like ask. So I'm just gonna take a quick notes so I can ask either the professor or like another friend, probably a friend first, and see what's up. And if not, like if it's something I seriously need help with, then I know. Now I know. Other than those questions, I think I'm done with my torts attack plan. This is actually pretty nice. Good way to review muscle memory, etc. And I'm probably gonna try and make it pretty another time, like adding color and like color coding things. So That's how it's going. I still need the other side for contracts. It's been a minute since I've updated you all my midterm studying. I've now made my contracts outline into a more concise format, so I took it from 6 pages to 3 pages. I'm not done updating my Quizlet for contracts yet. I did finish updating my torts Quizlet, and my torts midterm is on Monday. Today's Friday. My contracts midterm opens on Thursday. It's gonna be like a take home for the weekend type of thing. I'm not done just prepping for contracts, I guess. And then right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my attack plan up on the board pretty. It's useful. Oh well, I need to add something that I had missed last time, and it's useful. It's just I don't really look at it, so it's not as useful if I'm not looking at it, right? So I'm gonna like just kind of color code the different subjects and all of that, so that when I'm walking by, etc., I actually like look over and like can read who strict liability, breach duty, etc. And I've been practicing writing hypos, and that's something that I'm gonna keep doing. I think this weekend I want to write like a full exam type of thing, and like time myself and everything to see the vibe. So yeah, that's the update on studying for midterms. We'll see how this weekend goes. Work in progress. I realize it's kind of late and my sleep schedule has been absolutely terrible, and I kind of want to fix it before it gets worse. So I'm actually going to go to bed and start the studying weekend early tomorrow. But also, you still need to read and prepare for normal classes. So yeah, that's fun. Gotta be studying for midterms and prepping for classes, because all of that information can be on the final, and the work never ends. Alright, it's Saturday. I've made my torts on the wall pretty. I am now working on making like a little attack plan so that I could put contracts up on the wall with some tea. This is the setup. Just chilling, romanticizing the process. Hey, good morning everyone. Today's Monday. Today is my torts midterm. I finished putting up the attack plan on the wall, my outline, and then back here is the attack plan. So I finished putting it up on the wall, and then now I am just going through all the Quizlet features that they have. Currently during the learn part, just reviewing all of that. I wrote out my outline by hand a couple of times just to like memorize it. I definitely have all of these things memorized already. So that's the goal. I didn't get to do that for contracts. Like, I still need to put up my contracts outline back there. The attack plan is up there for contracts, but I don't even have Quizlet updated for contracts yet. And I like using Quizlet as like my last form of studying before an exam, because it has everything a much more short and easier way to study than like looking at anything else. But yes, I feel pretty good about torts actually. I feel like I have all the things in my mind, and then I did do a full practice exam for contracts this weekend, like 1 hour and a half, and then I'm doing a torts practice exam today before my midterm. So that will be interesting, and I definitely did a full practice one on Friday as well. So practicing midterms, practicing writing some out under timed conditions. I've been studying my outline, all these little extra things. I feel pretty good. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Right, finally actually took the midterm. I should have recorded us overviewing what the hell we did, because we got this, what's it called? I was gonna say syllabus. The rubric for the exam right after we submitted it, so we can check like how we did or whatever. I think overall pretty okay. But freaking some nonsense was going down for sure. Like, I misread some of the facts. And then just like nonsense, I tell you. But overall, I think we give ourselves like we were on like sort of for a lot of things, but we got a lot of things right too, so.
We spotted all the correct issues.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rate absolute winner for that.
Oh my god, that's midterm number 1. I still need another one by the end of this week, so we'll see how that goes. Midterm update. My contract's midterm is tomorrow. I'm kind of freaking out because I haven't been able to study as much during the week as I wanted to, because there's like, you know, normal school things that I need to do. So I need to keep up with readings and like writings, etc. So feeling a little nervous, but I mean, tonight I'm going to be working on putting the outline up on the wall and updating Quizlet, and then tomorrow morning I'll like do the Quizlet stuff, and like hopefully that's fine. I mean, I know that I know the content, but I just feel weird because I haven't been able to review it as much as I did for the Torts one. So that's the update, and then we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Y'all, it's been a fat minute, but I am finally submitting my second midterm. This was take home, and well, obviously I went MIA on my little vlog because I was focused on doing it. So here I am, about to submit. I am low-key trembling, but I put in the work, and I know I did. All right, submitted. So yes, that was my last midterm for my first semester of law school. This is how I studied. I ended up not really finishing. I mean, you can see that the stuff is on the walls, but I did end up doing Quizlets for this midterm. And since it was kind of take home, like I had more time to just take my time. So I guess it was no real rush for me to like absolutely go over every single thing before the midterm, since it was take home. I kind of maybe would have preferred that, so I would have felt more comfortable just going into it knowing that I like knew and had reviewed everything that could possibly be on the exam. But at the end of the day, I still felt pretty good. Like right now that I submitted it, like again I said, I knew I put in the work for the exam. So that was that. Thank you for watching. I don't know if this was helpful at all, watching me kind of low-key go crazy studying for these midterms. But yeah, that's how it went. See you in the next one.